Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys we are going to be doing a deck profile on a deck that used to be super meta in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, and that is Gladiator Beast. Yes guys, Gladiator Beast used to be a super meta deck actually. It was played through multiple formats from the GX era, probably all the way up to early Zexal you could say. But pretty much it was played at multiple formats, top multiple YCSs and SJCs. And was just such a good deck. At the beginning of many formats, for years after it saw competitive availability, it was played by players who were trying to figure out how the format was going to develop. It's a really interesting deck. I think it's probably one of the most decorated decks in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, actually. And I actually picked this deck up back when the Raw Mega Packs were coming out and the GX Legendary Collections were coming out. Because I wanted to build this deck because, A, I love the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe in it. That movie's amazing. If you have not seen Gladiator, you need to go watch it. I'm just saying. One of my favorite movies of all time. But also on top of that, I love ancient Rome. And a lot of pretty much the Gladiator Beast have like Augustus and this and that Roman figure, which is really awesome. So I really have always liked this deck because of ancient Rome and because of the movie Gladiator. So I just wanted to mention that before I get into the video. So yes guys, without further ado, let us get into the deck profile. Yep. So first we run our 3 Test Tiger in the deck, guys. Test Tiger is kind of your starter-esque card in the deck. It's going to help get your plays going, get your different Gladiator Beast going so you can tag in, tag out. That's how they work. They do Contact Fusion, if you guys are not familiar with Contact Fusion. Cyber Dragons do it. Gladiator Beast did it as well. There's a couple decks out there that still do Contact Fusion, but this is one of the main decks that started the trend and started using Contact Fusion and abusing it. But definitely a 3 Test Tiger. I don't have the Ultimate Rares, but I do have my secrets from the Mega Packs. From back in the day. Next we run 3 Gladiator Beast Andal. I'm going to be honest, I don't think anybody back when this card came out thought Andal was going to ever be played in Glad Beast because it was just a vanilla. However, the times they are changing and it's very easy to get out into the field. It is a 19-beat stick, so to speak. You can easily tutor it out from your deck as need be with Unexpected Die. This will help set up different plays that you want to with your Glad Beast for fusions, for tagging out things with Test Tiger, just different things in general it's going to be used for. But I know some people like running level 4 Exceeds in their Gladiator Beast deck. You can do that if you want to, but I think Andal on its own is good. I know some people tech in Rescue Rabbit into the deck. I don't feel the need to in this deck running a vanilla. I think Unexpected Die does enough for me, but that's up to you to decide. But 3 Gladiator Beast Andal. 2 Gladiator Beast Quest, and 1 Gladiator Beast Darius. Pretty much, I kind of was playing around with this, by the way. And everybody's running different Gladiator Beast builds. I know some people were running, oh gosh, I'm having a brain fart on the deck right now. But there's different types of builds people have played with Glad Beast. Me, personally, I wanted to build this type of version of Glad Beast to focus more on the fusions. But a Quest is really nice because I can pretty much add anything back. I can add my Chariot, I can add my different traps, my spells, which is really nice with a Quest, not just monsters. With Darius, I do like the 1 Darius in the deck. Some people like running 2 because of the different plays you can and combo trees you can go down when it comes to the fusions, etc. So it depends which route you want to take. I like a Quest as a 2 of in the deck because I get to add things back and reuse them. But Darius is a staple in the deck because I get to bring things back. But it depends how combo-oriented you want to go with your Glad Beast deck. You run more Darius, but that's up to you. But I do like the double Quest. It helps me, recoup graveyard stuff back to my hand to go off with it to re-abuse things. Multiple War Chariots is still fun. 2 Gladiator Beast Augustus. Yes, now you're kind of seeing why I love this deck. They're based off Roman figures, so to speak. But 2 Augustus, I figure like this card's a staple 2 of in your Glad Beast deck. Another card I'm running as a 2 of is 2 Gladiator Beast Bestiari, Bestiari is one that you don't need to run as a 2 of nowadays per se. I will say that up straight. But it helps me go into Gazaris a lot more easier. which I like it. And I do find myself sometimes when I'm playing this deck running into a lot of back row. So I don't know why that is, but I was doing a lot of playtesting, and I was with the new format, and I was playing against buddies of mine, and I saw a lot more back row, and I said, okay, I'm going to run double Bestiary, and it worked out well because it made getting out Gazaris a lot more easier, which is really good. But on top of that, I found that you can or cannot run it as a 2-of. It's up to you to decide. Different people run different ratios, I find, and it works. They run what works for them. Next up, guys, we run 1 Gladiator Beast Venusus. Venusus is a staple 1-of in the deck, hands down, I feel like. It's really, really good to have in the deck as a 1-of. It's going to help facilitate and different battle phase tricks, which is really awesome. A Torx is really good as well, because a Torx is going to help you do different things by dumping things to grave, and then bringing by setting up different combo plays, which is really nice. Some people like it, some people don't, but once I played with the deck enough and revisited it, I said, okay, I'm not taking this card out. I'm going to keep it in the deck, because it just helps set up certain plays in the deck, which is really, really awesome. Next I run, guys, let me see here. Give me one moment. I run 2 Gladiator Beast Proving Ground. Proving Ground, I feel, is a staple 3-of in the deck, hands down. It's a really, really great card to have in the deck as a 3-of. Some people run only just 2 of it, which is fine. It really just depends on your Gladiator Beast build and what you want to do. But I feel like 3 Proving Ground is pretty good because I get to add things from the deck. I get to deck thin in general. It's been pretty nice, so I like it as a 3-of. I also run 3 Gladiator Beast Comeback, which is a great card because I get to reborn things from grave. That's one of the reasons why I like a Torkix. I'll show you right now. Is because this can set up this card very easily. I can help, and other cards like Monster Reborn as well, and just other combo plays. But I can set things up in grave, bring them back, go off. It's just really nice. It helps make dead hands live, and just helps recycle things in grave, which is nice. 3 Gladiator Beast Rejection. I've seen people run this as a 2-of, and that's perfectly fine. I want to see this card as soon as possible, so that's why I'm running it as a 3-of in my build of the deck. I used to run it at 2-of. I tried 3-of, and I haven't gone back since. It works pretty well for me, and I like it as a 3-of in my deck now going forward. 3 Unexpected Die. You can recycle your Andal, so don't worry about if you're going to have a dead Unexpected Die. You can easily recycle this card through different means. So if you used your quest, you can bring it back to your hand and then use an Unexpected Die to go off with it again, or you can recycle it through other means as well. So this card will not be dead even if you go through multiple Andal in a duel. So do keep that in mind. I have had some people say differently, but from playtesting I've had no issues. Next up, I run 3 Dark Ruler No More. One thing I want to mention about this deck, guys, is I made this. I feel that Glad Beast, while they are not really per se a amazing going first deck, they really aren't. I haven't had much success with them being a going first deck. Not really at all, to be honest with you. And so while I was playtesting this deck, while I was trying different things out in the deck to see what I wanted to do with it, I wanted to make it a going second deck. So that's why you see me running 2 Dark Ruler No More and 2 Lightning Storms as well. I wanted to make this deck as well as Regeki. I'm running 1 Regeki as well. Let me put all this in the center here. Sorry, guys. Very tired right now. I'm recording this video for you guys because I want to get it out. But that's why you see me running all these going second cards. I built the deck a lot with the idea that I want it to be a going second deck. That's what I decided to do. Looking back on it, it's worked out pretty well. You can run Tactics Talents if you want to. You can side in and out these cards as need be if you're going first or second. If you're taking this deck into like a local tournament. I don't think it's a meta deck, but if you take it into a local tournament, you may have some success. So you can side deck these cards in and out as you want to. Maybe put in Tactics Talents. I just find that I want to clear the board and push very quickly with my Glad Beast. So that's why you see me running these going second cards. Do keep that in mind. I also run Upstart Goblin, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 World Legacy Succession, and also 1 Monster Reborn. The thing I want you to keep in mind about this is there are different ways you can go down this tree. Some people I know do not like Upstart Goblin. I like it because, hey, it allows me to do some cool little things when it comes with my deck that I would otherwise not be able to, because it makes me have a 39 card deck. It gives me a little bit of draw power, which is nice, and it helps me set up different plays in my deck, which overall I really like that. So it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed forward with it, but me, it's been working out pretty good. Call by the Grave stops hand traps. World Legacy Succession, the ease you're going to be going for Test Panther, you got to run it. And then 1 Monster Reborn, you have a lot of ways to reborn it. Things from your grave to bring it back to get your play set up, which is really nice. And then lastly for traps, I'm running double War Chariot and 1 Gladiator Beast charge. It's up to you. Some people like just 1 War Chariot, 1 charge. Some people don't even run these cards anymore. I get it, but I really like abusing War Chariot. It's really nice as a power play, as a backup in case your opponent tries to do something or tries to make a board. You can be like, nope, stop that. And then Charge is a really good card as well for interruption and disruption of your opponent's plays. So, and you can recycle these cards very well. So that's why I just like War Chariot as a 2 of. I like recycling my War Chariots, and then Charge, it's a good disruptor as well. So you can run these cards or not, it's up to you, but I just like running them. You can play around with the ratio as well. On to the extra deck. We are running 2 Gladiator Beast Dominus. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing these names properly. 2 Dominus, 2 Tamer Editor, Glad Beast Tamer Editor. There you go. Try to put these in the center a little bit more there. 2 Gazaris. I think everybody runs 2 Gazaris nowadays. And like I said, it's a lot easier to go for Gazaris with the build I have. And then lastly, we're running 1 Heraclinos. Heraclinos is a staple. Test Panther I go for a lot. So we're running double Test Panther in your deck. And we're also running 1 Gladiator Beast Degris, which is the old Link monster. I don't go for it as much as I used to. I mainly go for Test Panther now. But I do keep it in the deck because it does come up still even now. 1 Link Spider because you have vanillas in your deck. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, Cerberus. This helps get around big monsters that are just too big for Gladiator Beast to get around or have issues with. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, pretty good for back row. Yes, you have a lot of ways of dealing with back row, but Phoenix is pretty decent. We're also running 1 Nightmare Unicorn and then 1 Axis Code Talker. You can run whatever you want to when it comes to the Glad Beast deck. You could run some Exceeds if you want to, especially rank 4s. That's up to you to decide if you want to do that or not. I'll be honest with you. But overall, this deck has been working out pretty well for me, and I really enjoy it. So, yep, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Like I said, Glad Beasts are such a fun freaking deck to play around with. In Yu-Gi-Oh! I've always liked playing around with them because they're just such a fun deck. And they've always gotten support. They've always had a special place in my heart. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I do again apologize if I'm recording this video and I'm super tired and I'm not explaining things well. But Glad Beast are a pretty straightforward deck when it comes to it. So I do want to mention that as well. There are some different things you could run in your deck, different ratios, like I was talking about with the Quest and Darius. Some people do like running different engines in your Glad Beast deck. Some of those engines just got hit, but I'm just saying people do run different versions of their Glad Beast deck, and that's up to you to decide what you want to run. Extra deck wise, you can play around with the different cards you want to try out, or Glad Beast cards you want to try out. And I know some people run different ratios of the Glad Beast monsters as well. So, like I said, I built this deck with the mind of going second and running more of a pure version of Glads, so to speak. But like I said, there are different versions you can run. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Till next time, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling to all of you guys. Remember to like for this video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Good luck dueling to all of you. Take care, everybody.